There he is, player one, having lost again. Game over, and good luck reaching back to the gamer's attic.
Please, what have you done to me? I can't see. Where am I? Hold on. Got it back on. What is this place?
Welcome,
Where am I?
player one.
Old school Al?
Good to see you again.
What are you doing
You're
here?
in the warp zone.
The warp zone.
Yep. This is where we keep all the old school goodies.
Amazing. So players, you're in for a treat. We're in the warp zone. Hey guys, welcome back to another special edition of the Warp Zone. I am your host, Player One, and I'm here with Old School Al.
Hey guys.
And this is episode 3, and we're gonna talk about some really cool board games, some Tiger Electronics here. What can you tell us about these cool items?
We brought out a little bit of everything in the warp zone today. We brought out some old school puzzles, some old superhero puzzles from the early 70s that still came in cans. We got an old Incredible Hulk 70s era puzzle too. Very, very cool. This one says 1980 actually.
Wow,
So check that
Incredible
bad
Hulk.
boy out. We also brought some old board games out from the vintage G.I. Joe line. This is a Milton Bradley edition. Okay.
Wow, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, man, that's a
at
pretty
this.
fun game too to play.
I didn't know this even came out.
Yeah, it's probably 85, 86, maybe a little later than that. This is an old Dukes of Hazzard board game. I don't know if you remember the old Dukes of Hazzard
TV show.
and movies, you know.
Now you said something about the Dukes of Hazzard. That was
Yeah.
really cool.
Which part? That I don't think it could be made nowadays? Oh,
Huh?
yeah. Yes. I had a crush for Daisy Duke back in the
did too.
days. I bet a bunch of you all did too. You know? Yeah, every time I see it, it makes me want to do it. Or do the yeehaw too. Yeehaw! Yeah, but I don't think Dukes of Hazzard they'd be able to make it nowadays, you know. But it was cool, fun back then.
For its time, it was.
For its time, yeah, and I like having it like that, complete with the pieces and all the cards and the die and everything, instructions. So yeah, real cool. One of these days we'll sit down and we'll play it, man.
Does this play like life?
I don't think so. It's probably just like a race to get to the end game. I don't really think I've played it in years. I don't remember. But yeah, Life. I got Life done there. We can show the different versions of Life. So it's another old school game. Got some old Tiger Electronic games. They're a little younger. They're from the 90s and stuff.
Okay.
Got a bunch of these different versions.
So this is Star Wars.
Yeah, it's some little
Millennium
Millennium Falcon
Falcon
flight game or something like that. And we got some interesting color forms here. I don't know if you ever heard of color forms. Color forms were like a background where you can stick little stickers on it. Let me show this one. This one's one of the Magic Kingdom, and this is an old Snoopy one.
Wow.
And what you did back here, you'd stick these little stickers on these reusable boards, and you'd be able to, you know, make different scenes and such. So,
Okay. And what year is this from? What'd you say?
I would say, I could probably tell you by looking at it. I would say early 80s, 82 or something, but this one's beat up. These old garage sale finds. I can't find the date, but we'll figure it out. It's old. It's early 80s.
It's really cool.
Yeah, man, thank you. I think so.
You
too.
can tell by the kids' clothing that
Oh, bro,
it's
for
probably
sure.
70s right?
This one you can't see. We have here some old 3D cards. This is 90s, a little younger. How about this? Old Gargoyles puzzle, still sealed,
Cool.
not open. Remember Gargoyles in the Disney
One
franchise?
of the best Disney shows. in
Yeah,
my
it's actually
opinion.
pretty dark. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty serious, not kiddie.
Exactly.
An old, this is sealed too, if not I'd open it. It's an old Ninja Turtle card game. Came out with anything to capitalize on the franchise of Ninja Turtles. It was such a hit.
Of course.
Yep, yep. And then how about everybody's favorite? My
1980.
daughter over here. My 10-year-old daughter is the master strategist. She is.
No, Sophie.
Yeah, she's my 10-year-old daughter. She is able to whip some serious Stratego butt. This is a 86 version. Perhaps not the one that most people are used to seeing.
Okay, but
It's a little
still,
harder to
it's
find.
Hard
yeah.
to find.
Got its instructions and the pieces there. Can you slide that over to the middle?
In excellent condition too.
Thank you, man. They still play it. They still play it. I let the kids play it. Check that out.
Check it out, guys.
I'll play it later
Everything
for sure.
intact. Want to be careful here.
Ah,
Real cool.
toys are made to be played with, bro.
I agree.
Okay?
Especially in the warp zone.
Especially in the warp zone. Yep, and then look, I know this is up your alley, Mr. Player One guy, Mr. Extra Life. Little more electronic, old school electronic games. This might even work. Let's see if we get lucky.
Can we get it on?
Oh, mwah, mwah,
Did you
mwah.
hear that sound?
I think that gets a super laser. What do you think?
Let's do it. Whoa! That is fantastic.
This is called Bank Shot. It's an old electronic pool game. It just needs some new batteries, but it still works. There you go, sometimes. Alright, how about this, my friend? Let's check this treasure. This was my original old school official Nintendo player's guide from back in the day, probably another circa 1986.
Old school, wow.
Yeah,
you have one. Oh, wow.
Check it out there. I know this is up your alley too.
Incredible.
This is where the original Warp Zone is at.
This is what really started for me, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I bet.
Memories of such great games like Metroid, Punch-Out, Super Mario Brothers.
Mike Tyson, man.
Remember that? Yeah, I still remember the code.
No way, you don't remember the code.
Yes, I do. 007-373-5963.
No, do not repeat that code again.
No wonder
Quiet,
you have
glitch.
all these extra lives.
All the time, all the time. Of course, you can use a Game Genie as well.
Yeah, Game Genie helps.
So
yeah,
for
cool.
losers.
Awesome. Well, guys, that concludes our episode 3 of the Warp Zone. I'm Player 1, and I'm here with
Old school out.
Game Over.